Welcome, this is your friend Holland Timmins, otherwise known as the Connoisseur, and today we'll be looking at Hellboy, Seed of Destruction, by Mignola and written by Byrne. Hellboy is a classic comic. It is about the hero, Hellboy, who happens to be the beast of the apocalypse. Really, he's just a regular blue-collar worker who goes out, punches a bunch of monsters, and goes back and has a beer. Anyway, you might know Hellboy from the movies. If you think you can just watch the movies and know Hellboy from that, you're doing yourself a disservice. You really want to check out the comics. There's so much in the comics that are not in the movies, and you get so much more out of the comics as well. There's a really cool art style that's reminiscent of Jack Kirby. The source material is a blend of H.P. Lovecraft and E.C. comics, like Tales from the Crypt and stuff. It's just really cool. The opening of Seed of Destruction has, like, this American commando unit, and they are trying to intercept something being summoned from the spirit world by a group of Nazis led by the wizard Rasputin, who is an actual historical character from Russia, so it's cool. Anyway, they arrive and they get Hellboy, and then it picks up, I think, in the 90s. Yeah, this was written in the 90s, so it picks up in the 90s, and yeah, this whole mystery takes place having to do with the North Pole, these 7 beasts known as the Ogdru Jihad, Rasputin, and the Cavendish House, which is like this old house. Anyway, it's a really cool introduction to Hellboy. Let's look at some of the art, shall we? Just a second. As you can see, it's just really insane artwork. Here's Hellboy being grabbed, and yeah. Here's like an H.P. Lovecraft type monster. This is really good artwork. I would highly recommend picking up this book. If you like good artwork, if you like good storytelling, you can't go wrong with Hellboy. And just know that... Oh, here's Rasputin, by the way. I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong or not. But, yeah. Anyway, there's 2 other stories. Here's the initial drawing of Hellboy. It was done for a Comic-Con. That's where the origin came from, this little drawing. Anyway, there are 2 extra comics. Here's one where Hellboy fights against a giant dog who's also calling himself Anubis, though nobody's quite sure if it is actually Anubis or not. And here's another one, an extra comic where Hellboy is fighting a giant gorilla and a disembodied head, a Nazi head. Anyway, so that is Hellboy by Dark Horse Comics. I would highly recommend this series. I will be continuing to review Hellboy comics throughout the month of October. I'm trying to do one a day. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. For the past 2 weeks, I've been sleeping off a sickness. I'm still sick. Luckily, I haven't coughed yet, but, yeah. I will try to post more often. I am sick, so if I take a day off or something, please try not to, unsubscribe. I'm trying to do the best I can, you know, and that's all we can really do is the best we can. Anyway, I hope you are interested in checking out Hellboy. He is the beast of the apocalypse, so you can imagine what's going to happen at the end. It would surprise you. I will talk to you later. Take care of yourselves. This is your friend, the Connoisseur, signing off.